YouTube, Twitch, welcome back. It's some more Pokemon Unbound. Today, we are doing Crime Stoppers. There are some quests that, I've started, but I didn't finish in the actual game itself, because I basically said it'll be easy to do this when we get to the post-game, because we'll have a better pool of Pokemon, and actually, some of these things were really hard. So, I'm going to come back and revisit them today. I will say, I've not got, I normally come into this video with, I've got all the solutions. I don't have all the solutions this time. Legitimately, I've thrown together, because one of the quest lines means I can only bring fairies and ice-type Pokemon into this, area to do battle. Spoilers, there is one bug fairy Pokemon, it's Ribombay. There is one ice bug Pokemon, it's Frostmoth. So I have to bring those two Pokemon, and I decided, and with, very little thinking, I'd bring 3 of one of them and 3 of the other one. I might get burnt for this, I might need it, more of another variety, but we'll see if this works well. And then after that, hopefully we actually complete this, and then after that we can do the Electivire quest, which again I've actually not solved, honestly. And actually, some of my solutions to it, I've actually not fully set up, because I forgot to level up my Shuckle, for example, which I think I'm going to use in that battle. But I've got some vague ideas, so maybe we'll just throw some stuff at the wall and see if it sticks. This may also be a shorter episode, or it'll be a long episode that I've combined with 2 different days, because I'm feeling a bit poorly today, so I don't want to go too long into this. If we can do any of these quests, though, I'd be very, very happy with things. So anyway, I think without further ado, let's show off the Pokemon that I'm going to be bringing today. Namely, the Frostmoths and the Ribombays. I'll just say right out the gate, almost every single Pokemon here has Hidden Power, and they all have Hidden Power Ground. I've gone through and changed it, because I can now actually change the Pokemon's Hidden Powers to all be Ground. The reason for this is that, by assumption, my vague memories of this area is they say bring only Ice and Fairy, which means they're going to be using Poison, Steel, and Fire. Poison, Steel, and Fire, all weak to Ground-type moves. Unfortunately, Ribombay and Frostmoth have no Ground-type moves that deal any sort of damage, so the best thing I can actually do is Hidden Power. They're both special attack as well, and Hidden Power is a special attacking move, so it actually all works out quite nice in the wash. It is only a 60 base power move, but I've got some little cheats up my sleeve. Anyway, I've kind of got them set up to be one of them is a sweeper and the other 2 are more supportive, or a mix type thing. I've got Sleet here. Sleet has got, all my Frostmoths against spoilers have Ice Scales. I think all the Ribombays have got Shield Dust, because the only good abilities in the 2 Pokemon. Debatable the only 2 good abilities in the 2 Pokemon. Anyway, I've got this Frostmoth to be set up quite bulky, because I need it to be some setting up. What is it setting up? It's going to be, I've got the wrong one at the front, I'm so stupid to start with. You're the one that needs to be at the front. It's still the same, don't worry, it's still defensive. It's still defensive, it's still good. Though actually, you're more special defensive, I probably should have changed that, but whatever, I'll leave it. Anyway, I've got this Frostmoth to set up Hail. Why do I want to set up Hail? Because my intention is to set up Aurora Veil. Maybe not on this Pokemon, but maybe on one of my other Pokemon, I set up Aurora Veil. In case you don't know what Aurora Veil is, it's basically Reflect and Light Screen combined into one really good move, and it's a really, really good screening ability. The problem is you normally want a Pokemon that, when it enters, sets up Hail. Or in the case of modern games, Snow. Unfortunately, no bug entering the field can set up a weather condition, so I need a Pokemon that can set up a weather condition, and that's purely what Tundra's here for. Tundra, with its ability, should be able to get off, one move before it perishes, and ideally that move will be Hail. Also, it could set up the Aurora Veil itself, which would be nice. It can also set up Tailwind, which would also be nice, because Frostmoth, not a particularly quick Pokemon. Ribombay is quite quick, but, not quicker than, everything in the game, so yeah, this Pokemon is here basically just do supporting it. It honestly might only just Hail and then perish, and I'm kind of okay with that. And as I said, it's got Hidden Power Ground. Then my other Frostmoth, Sleet, which we saw before, this is the other supportive Pokemon, which the other guy sets up Hail, this guy can then make sure he sets up Aurora Veil. He's got a bit more damaging moves. Also, in case I get into a double battle, this one's got Wide Guard on it, so it can just sit on the field and protect my ally from any spread moves. And then finally, it's got Air Slash. It's the only one that hasn't got Hidden Power on it, funnily enough. I guess I still changed the Hidden Power Ground, just to be one of the team, but yeah, it's got Air Slash to go for flinch chances. Potentially, if we set up Tailwind, we can go for flinches, and Air Slash will stall them up by going flinch, 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 and then we just win the game that way. So that's kind of what Sleet's here for, this midway between a support and a bit of an offensive Pokemon. It really is more on the support side of things, though. And then finally, I've got one of the Frostmoths, which is Frost. And Frost is the only Frostmoth, oh, sorry, the only Pokemon here that we've not ever seen before. I've bred it specifically for this situation. This is my Sweeper Frostmoth, a more offensive variant of it. It has the Assault Vest item. It's got max speed, max special, well, sorry, it's not quite max speed. It's max speed, sorry, but not quite max special attack. It is like, you know, as many IVs to put in special attack as possible. Then it's got a bit in the old health side of things. And then it's got 4 different moves. Again, this Pokemon doesn't have great coverage. Hidden Power is probably the button I'm pushing most often. It does have Air Slash on it as well. If I really need to push out the boat for damage and I don't care about the low accuracy, we have Hurricane. And if we want to finish off with Pokemon, we can do a little Hyper Beam action as well, but I'm probably only pushing that button to end a certain, you know, fight. Then the Ribombes. Ribombe number 1, we have Valley. Valley's got Shield Dust, so it prevents any added effects, which is quite nice. I think all my Ribombes are max speed. I can't remember if I even set my more supportive ones up to be max special attack. Sorry, max any defensive stats. I think they're all max speed, max special attack, but I can't quite remember anymore. Anyway, this Valley has got Carmine, it's got Baton Pass. The idea is I set up some buffs, I Baton Pass them onto another Pokemon, and then they sweep. Namely the Frostmoth or the Ribombe I've got for sweeping. Hidden Power Ground on this thing as well to potentially do damage to all the Pokemon I'm expecting to see. And he does a Pollen Puff, because you remember Pollen Puff in a double battle? I can side Pollen Puff into healing one of my allies. Very, very good. Then we've also got Hill. And by the way, all these Ribombes are Ribombes I've used in the past and, you know, said sayonara to. No, they're back again. They're all back again. Again, Shield Dust max speed. This one, interestingly, has got Powder. I don't think a lot of people know what the move Powder does. If I put Powder on a Pokemon and they use a Fire-type move, the move will fail and they will explode and take damage. It's a really niche anti-fire move tech. But as I said, if I'm going into this area where I suspect I'm going to go up against a lot of Fire-type Pokemon, I could use this as a supportive move to protect me from getting hit by Fire-type moves, which obviously is a big weakness to both my Bug Fairy and my Bug Ice-type. Beyond this thing, it also has Sticky Web set up if I need to get some sort of speed control beyond Tailwind, and has Stun Spore and Hidden Power. So the Stun Spore again to slow people down, also maybe make them, you know, Paraflinch, and Hidden Power for damage. All very good. And then finally we have Meadow. Meadow, here to do the old Damagios, has Pollen Puff, Psychic on this thing as well. It's like the one courage move this thing's got. I will say it's probably not great to have Psychic on this thing, but I kind of figured if we just go up against a Poison type Pokemon, we might be happy with the Psychic. Decent damage. Also has Powder as well, just in case, I want to flinch Fire type Pokemon. But this guy is here for a bit more of the old Damagios, but also has this Hidden Power Ground as well to cover everything else. Anyway, the last thing I need to do is quickly put all the items on these things. I just noticed I've not got the items on these guys. Where's my little special sheet for items? The reason I didn't do this, by the way, is that I was messing about with these Pokemon, leveling them all up to 100, so that everything was above board there. But I didn't want to lose the items in some cases. For example, Focus Sash on Valley. Let me just quickly go through this. To be fair, there's actually just some of the Pokemon as well I don't know what item I'm going to put on them yet, so we'll just have a think about what we want to do midway through doing it. So yeah, we'll take Focus Sash. Tundra is fine. Sleet, I think I was toying with putting Light Clay on this thing, but I'm actually not sure I want Light Clay on this thing anymore. I guess I could try it, and then when we get stuck by someone, we can potentially just, you know, swap out at the time. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just take Light Clay on it. The problem with the Light Clay with the Aurora Veil is it will... I think... Wait, actually, let me just quickly check this. Does Light Clay extend Aurora Veil? I thought it did. Light Clay's had with Aurora extended duration for 5 to 8 turns. Cool. Okay, it does work. I think the problem with this is, though, Aurora Veil only works... I can't remember if I mentioned this. It only works in the snow. That's the trade-off for getting, like, Reflect and Light Screen tied together. And I think when the snow ends or the hail ends, the Light Screen will... or the Aurora Veil will end. So I think extending it's, like, actually kind of pointless. But I'll see if it actually is pointless. By the way, the other one's got Icy Rock on it to extend the hail timer by... I think it extends it by, like, 2 turns or something. So, yeah, that's what that's here for. And no one else can reset up hail, so once I've done it once, that's it. But I don't expect too many battles to go beyond, like, 8 turns, right? Then Hill is the one I didn't have an item on. Meadow, I put Life Orb on it. I will give you Life Orb back. That is easy. It's literally here. And I guess the final one, you know what? I will give you... I was going to say I'll give you Choice Scarf, but it's actually pretty scared to give you Choice Scarf. I should have thought about this a bit more beforehand. Like, this thing's not really tanky enough to hold many things, to be honest with you. I guess, you know what? I could give you, like, a ground gem or something. Maybe that is the strat here. Just to power up your ground type moves a little bit. Yeah, you have one of the ground moves, right? Yeah. So I can buff hidden power ground a little bit more and get, like, a pretty big hit from you. Anyway, we'll do a quick save right now. I'll create a save state as well, and we'll go to Seaport and start our crime fighting task. Because remember as well, the other one I want to do right now is stop the mad scientist who stole that Electivire. So, and it's all in Seaport as well. I'm just like, I am the ultimate crime fighter. Alright, here's the first test though. Which one do I have to go into? Is it this one I have to go into? Yes, you're the guy that says like, oh, have you only got fairy types? Come in. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need Ashley on insane difficulty, but we'll see. Oh, that might be one of the other issues I had as well, potentially with doing this. Because you need a Pokemon with strength, I think, to get through this entire area, and I don't think Rabombe or Frostmoth can learn strength, but I've got the ADM now, so it doesn't matter. You okay, by the way? Alright, sure. I guess that's Mimikyu, because I know Mimikyu is accessible in here. Alright, so we're immediately being thrust into a double battle. Am I okay with my leads right now? You're Isolate Rock, you're Focus Sash, you're here to do the Hail, you're here potentially to do the... I've just realized something as well, Focus Sash is actually really bad right now because it's Hail and not Snow. You know what? If it was Snow, it would work. You should probably then have... I'm gonna give you a berry that reduces fire type damage, I think. I will just see what happens. Although, surely that goes to the 4 times weak fire Pokemon. I'll give you the Occa Berry still. Alright, save it again. Alright, see what we can do. With the Black Ferrothorn rules of Antisis City. Swizer called us to help teach you a lesson. Alright, let's see what you've got. Not that I can really change too much, as I said, it's literally these Pokemon all the way down. Immediately Steel Grass is not great because my ground type plan is kaput. Tentacruel, on the other hand, though, could be affected by the ground type maneuvers. Anyway, instantly I think I'm going to set the Hail up. My berry's not going to protect me. I think I just take the damage, actually. Okay, that's a crit, that's alarming. Sludge Wave. Okay, so it's spread poison. Oh, and he won't hit the steel type. Alright, that's actually not at all shocking. That's fine. I expected the Rabombe to go down there. Hail's up, though. We can set up Aurora Veil on the left. I know I don't have the Light Clay anymore, but Sorry, on this guy, but that's fine. I guess I just go into one of my sweepers now. My slight concern now is the Ferrothorn more than anything else, but I don't really have any great moves to hit it. Although I say that, hang on a minute, maybe Pollen Puff is fine, it's neutral, and stab. You know what? Get out. You do it. Okay, Aurora Veil comes up. You should be quicker than everything else here. I really need you to actually, like, put some damage into this thing. And this is stab. Hidden Power is only neutral anyway. A powder won't do anything, so. I can't remember the turn order either. I think Tentacruel will go next, right? Yeah. So Rabombe is probably not that long for this world again. I think the Veil won't protect it. But here comes Veil. So now we've basically got Reflect and Light Screen up at the same time. But I think this will still be your ass. Yeah, okay. It looks bad, but actually, I'm not super upset yet. I didn't see how many Pokemon they've got either. But we're basically completely set up at this point. I do think it's time to send out our finishers, though. Namely, I could have sent out Wide Guard, actually. I forgot about that. But namely, let's send out our more offensive Frostmoth. We'll send up Tailwind, I guess, here as well. So we'll have the speed advantage for the rest of the game, which means you're going next. I'm not sure Hidden Power's picking up the kill here. Based on everything I saw before, although you're the more offensive one, so maybe I actually will pick up the kill. I'll try it. Tentacruel's gone. Okay. Oh my god, it took my weather off. That is actually the greatest nightmare. Is my screen still up? I wish I could check this. I don't actually know how this interacts. That's really good damage, though. In fact, maybe we're incompletely fine, it turns out. Maybe we're not completely fine. Alright, you're going to try and pick up a kill here, I think, rather than set up all the screens again. And you... I mean, you did so much damage there, I'm just going to, like, send it again. Alright, we pick up a kill. 2 kills? Nice, okay. So we're actually, like, even right now, but we have speed advantage. They do have weather advantage. They have 5 Pokemon. A Scavalier, kind of base, but also kind of scary because I don't have any fire type coverage, and this thing only has one weakness, and it's fire. I think it is time to... Oh, actually, I was going to say, we're kind of fine because of the sun, but... God, if we had fire type coverage, maybe that's one of the things I actually do. I change one of these guys to Hidden Power Fire. Because in this if I don't win this battle. This first battle, the fire would have been so good. I don't think that kills is the sad thing. I'll reset Hail, I think. And I'll pick up the kill here. We're probably going to lose Frost on this turn. Which will be pretty scary, because, like, I basically lost the 2 Pokemon. Oh my god, I didn't get the kill. I've lost the 2 Pokemon that, you know, they're here to do the business damage-wise. Okay, that's actually even more alarming. This thing is gonna just actually fuck. We took so little damage, and I've come to the conclusion the Veil is still up. I think I actually just need to hard focus this guy. I think I'm going to go for a flinch as well. Didn't get the flinch, I think. Oh no, you get to check the flinch after this. Maybe we got the flinch, 30% chance. Live. Okay, they didn't kill the more offensive one, which is actually a blessing to us. Tentacruel is dead at the end of the turn. I have lost my Tailwind, but that's actually fine. Basically because I know that my Pokemon are faster than Tentacruel because my slower Frostmoth was faster than Tentacruel before, and Frost is quicker than Sleet or the other one. I forgot what it's called now. You're down to Hail at the end of the turn, and I've only seen the spread moving Sludge Wave, which is actually not scary at all. So I think we're going to double Air Slash this time. Okay, Tentacruel is faster, it turns out. I missed a 95 accurate move. Might cost me. Okay, never mind. The flinch saves me. Tentacruel dies to the Frost. Or the Hail. Oh, it's... Oh, wait, you've got two Pokemon. Okay, I see how it is. We might as well set up the Tailwind again here, because we're definitely quicker. And I guess I use Hidden Power. Since Hidden Power is 100% accurate, and I think it's killing from here. Alright, now it's a 3-on-1 battle. Versus Cafont. So you're a Steel type. You will not enjoy getting hit by all these ground type moves, which I don't have on you. We'll Air Slash into Hidden Power. Okay, that's some real good damage. Probably doesn't kill, actually. Okay, never mind, he does. I thought Cafant was a bit more, like, bulky. Maybe it's only physically bulky. Alright, one battle down. I think there's, like, 3 in here that we have to do. I can't remember if I... Can I, like, reset this and come back in? Let me just talk to this guy. Just for science. Just to save me some stuff, because we're, like, so close to the Pokemon Center. I don't think he said I have to do it all in one. If I have to do it all in one, I can, though. Are you guys chill now? They're chill. Alright, can I get my item? Also, that's the guy I need to rescue. Rare candy, put it on the pile. The kids are gonna eat good this Halloween, based on my rare candy collection right now. Yeah, pretty good. 340 pieces. Hi, guy. Alright. Next are the list of battles I need to do. It's this one. I don't think this guy helps me, by the way. I hope he actually doesn't help me. Otherwise, I'm going to reload, so he doesn't help me. I want to use only my Pokemon. Seviper and Wormadam. Kind of base. It's Wormadam Steel, which is not shocking here. Again, if only I'd brought a Fire-type Pokemon, we'd be golden. Anyway, we need to set up Hail immediately. Honestly, I think this Baton Pass Carbide play is such, like, actual, like, stupidity. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to get doubled into and die, because Rabombe has, like, no bulk at all. And actually, if I hadn't remembered that the Hail was going to kill me in Focus Sash mode, I would have done this. And I set up with another offensive one. Either way, we did some decent damage. Alright, I think we take another one of these guys out. I guess it's you, actually. Yeah. You can pick up the kill on Seviper now, because I know it will kill, because you've got Life Orb. You are doing the Aurora Veil. And I'm praying that no one's going to try and compete with me in the Weather War. And I might just leave Wormadam on the field. Wormadam does not scare me that much. I'm sure you've got Technician or something, but... I've used you, Wormadam. I know what your strengths are. And I don't really see you as this offensive Juggernaut. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Veil's back up. And it's another 5 Pokemon battle. If I can take out the right Pokemon, I'm dealing with just on one battle. So let's try and do that. Let's try and take out the right side. I could Tailwind here, but I think I'm the faster Pokemon in both slots. Okay, didn't expect that. Actually, that's not too bad for me. I got some additional damage onto the Wormadam. Heatmore is gone, so that's fine. And we're now fighting versus 1. I basically achieved my goal. Okay, you're going to take out the Bombay. But again, I'm not super upset by this. It's fine. I can live with this. Alright, you are coming out. And I think you're also coming out. And we're going to double into the slot. I guess, actually... Wait, you... I thought you had Tailwind as well, but you're not the one with Tailwind. That's fine. I was going to say, we probably should set up Tailwind while I've got the chance to, but we can do it on a future turn. I could Sticky Web this turn as well if I didn't... I'd Sticky Web if I knew I was going to get a kill this turn, but I don't think I'm going to get a kill this turn. Oh, by the way, Bug Steel is neutral with ground. Holy shit, I didn't actually kill at all. Oh, I say this. Is this going to kill now with Hail? Okay, we got there, but it's not clean. It's 3v2 and my Rabombe has used his gem already. It's a fucking Ferrothorn as well. Okay, we will be doing flinch strats. I can't Stun Spore it. Goodbye, Rabombe, I think. At least hopefully Rabombe. I don't think this thing's going to do a lot of damage yet. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Alright, come on, Frost. You can do it. Alright, well, that actually works. I mean, it's your last Pokemon, though. Did I not just win now? Oh, wait, is there one left? This is my idea of VGC, by the way. How can you stop it if you just put a Pokemon in that does Explosion and then have like a Ghost type or a Steel type? How do they stop you? How do they win? They can't win. It's perfect. Right? I actually don't know who's quicker here. We were. Alright. I kind of waited a turn, but I wasn't doing much damage anyway. And we one-shot it. Very good. Alright, I'm pretty certain there's one more guy left. Can I leave with you, by the way? That could be an interesting wrinkle. If you won't leave, I can't leave. I have to go all the way through. Alright, now that I know that, we have items for it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Why do you think I've been hoarding all these max revives? Down the hatch, down the hatch, down the hatch. Oh, this wasn't classed as a proper battle. You don't get your gem back. Kind of mean, honestly. I'll just give you another one. I'm pretty good for ground gems right now, I think. Now, where's the big bad boss? Oh, I guess it's you two. I was actually hoping to get some items as well, but whatever, this is fine. Or it's not the last one. I thought this was the last one, but maybe not. Hernando, by the way. The most goonish sounding name of all time. Charmander and Aggron. Certainly a choice. You need to set up Hail. Fuck's sake, you don't have powder. You're 4 times weak to ground. Honestly, I'm going to send it here just to break Sturdy if you've got it. I'm intrigued what the Charmander's up to, though. It is sturdy. Alright, turns out the berry's actually kind of cracked. I might still die to this, by the way. As I said, this Pokemon has no defensive stats. Okay, he lived. We get up Hail, and Aggron's going to die to the Hail, right? I think you lived this. I think wrong. Alright, that's fine. If we trade the Aggron for it, then reasonable deal. Okay, for the first time I need to make sure I pick the right one here. Are you the special attacking one? You are. So I need the other guy to set up Aurora Veil. Fucking Ferroseed. I mean, I guess I'm fighting the black Ferroseed, right? But still. Alright, you set up Aurora Veil. And I don't really know what you're up to. I guess we Pollen Puff this slot, because again, it's pretty good damage. I'm not that scared of the Inferno, although I'm a bit scared of the Inferno. I'm not that scared of the Inferno. I know I'm 4 times weak to it, but I've got the thingy scales. Alright, it's fine. He Flamethrower this time. Also, Inferno, I don't think it's 100% accurate. Like, it's like 50% accurate. Now we're set up, though. We're so set up. Good damage there, friends. Okay, we want another one of the Ribombes. This time, though, shall we do our special tech? Our special hidden secret tech? Do you have the special secret tech? I really should just kill this thing, shouldn't I? I just want to see it in action, though, so I'm going to do it. You're basically good now, because I don't think I ever need to... maybe I do set up Tailwind. No, I don't need to set up Tailwind. We're fine. I am slower than Charmander, though, but as I said, you're not slower than Charmander. We're going to powder this thing, and it's going to do a Fire-type move, and it's going to explode and take damage. I'm pretty sure it negates the move as well, right? Whoopsie daisy! You blew yourself up! That's my tech anyway. Oh, he got the flinch as well. Perfect. So I could really just full on bully this Charmander, assuming it doesn't have a non-fire type move. We've only seen Flamethrower and Inferno so far, so there's a chance that it's true, actually. Do it again. Oh, you got Flare Blitz as well! You only have fire type moves, don't you? Uh-oh. Poor Charmander. You think you're the #1 Pokemon, which I guess you are by oh wait, are you the #1 Pokemon by Pokedex entry? You're not, are you? Are you 7? I can't remember now what the order is of... Bulbasaur's 1, right? Is Squirtle before or after Charmander? I can't remember anymore. Many, many moods and many, many drinks have passed my lips since that happened. Well, sorry. Since I, knew all of the Pokedex things. So, yeah, I can't anymore. I used to know, like, a decent number from low. I can't remember, like, how far into the Pokedex I could get into. It definitely ended before, Gold and Silver came out. But I think I could get up to, like, 90-something and know exactly which number each Pokemon was for. It was when you start getting towards, like, Cloyster, Shelder type things. And I think back there is, like, is it, like, Victreebel's back there as well? I can't remember now. Voltorb, maybe? I don't quite remember. Litten is here as well. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Litten. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you have a non-fire type move? Honestly, this is just bullying at this point. I'm not sure I was quicker there, actually. I might not want to fuck around here. You know what? You set up Tailwind. You're just going to pick up the kill. I can't remember. I was not been really paying attention to this battle. It feels far easier than the other two, if we're going to be completely honest with you. Alright, it's over. Oh, maybe there's one more battle. Maybe you could do it with 3 if you avoided that battle, and I didn't avoid it. Let's get the max revives out. And I only lost 2 Pokemon there. It's pretty good. Sorry. Save after you do the healing. Oh yeah, that's Mimikyu. I can catch a Mimikyu if I want to. Am I going to catch a Mimikyu right now? I'm not that bothered. Maybe you two are the last goobers I have to fight. Is this true? Our leader is the Iron-Willed Barbs. Our leader is El Scabo. He likes to scam people. The clue really was in the name. Say what you see. Alright, it's almost like there's 2 more battles left. Steelix and Nidorino. Alright. Steelix is 4 times weak to ground, I believe. So, we're just going to do the usual hidden power this guy. I think it might have Sturdy, Steelix. Wow, it didn't kill. Goodbye, Rabombe. Honestly, you're just here as like a decoy at this point. They're all too busy trying to kill you because they can just one-shot you. They don't realize the thing that you need to stop with my team is this hail. If this hail doesn't go off, then I'm in trouble. By the way, I'm 4 times weak to that as well. Oh my god. I think I have to go into you right now. And then I think you set up... You're this guy. I think you try and pick up a... Oh, no, you don't need to pick up the kill. I guess you try and set up Tailwind and you set up Aurora Veil. I didn't quite see the order. I was going to say Nidoran probably goes first, so we don't get the Tailwind, but I will trade it for the Aurora Veil. I'm probably going to take a big rock move, but it's kind of okay. This is like the whole point of the squad, right? Oh, and Stone Edge only 80% accurate, by the way. Steelix dies to hail. And now I've turned this into a versus 1 battle. I'll try and hold onto your gem because I'm stupid. I really should just burn it. And get rid of this Nidorino. Oh, actually, Psychic here is better. It's a better base power move, even though like neither is stab, so just take the better base power move. And I don't have any Tailwind, but I guess I'll just set it up. I'm actually not sure this one-shots either. Okay, it does. So this is fine. We get up to speed now for the rest of the game, and hopefully it's over. I guess the one good thing about using Psychic as well is I'm using PP on other moves. I could get a little bit PP screwed here. Horrorcat. Alright, well, we could do our fun tech. Uh-oh. .95 accurate, by the way. Whoopsie daisy, Torracat. Oh no, I guess you should have used a non-fire type move. It's so tempting as well to hit my Ice Bug Poke with a fire type move. But you fool, you fell right into my trap. I'll do it again as well, because I'm not sure how smart the AI is for this. It's fallen into this trap many times so far. Yep, okay. Garbodor. We can get away with Psychic News again. Nice. Very clean battle. Okay, I think we've got one more then. Carbonol living up to his name. To be fair, I had set up Tailwind and Aurora Veil in its face, so it was gonna have a good time. Oh wait, are we done? Oh wait, did I have to talk to that thing before? Sorry, what was the thing? Wait, where's your queen? Wait, was this your queen? I thought this was a Pokemon. You know what? Let's for science this. I'll save it. It is a Pokemon. I don't think this is your queen. Maybe I missed something else, actually. Mimikyu. Oh, wait. This is dead. It's not dead. I'm actually stunned it lived. I'll catch you. Why not? I like this Pokemon. I know you're not a bug, but I kind of dig your aesthetics. Also, when I did my Ghost Only playthrough, I wasn't able to get Mimikyu. Although, actually, now that I say all of this, I think I could have... No, wait, could I have done it? I think, actually, I couldn't... Oh, no, I could do it. I had to do it in the post-game, though. Okay. Whatever. It tried. I was going to say, get in the ball, Mimikyu. This isn't your love, by the way, or whatever you called it. That wasn't it, right? Okay. Wait, do you have your queen? Do I just need to leave? Maybe I just need to leave. But I thought I had to get one of his Pokemon or something. Whatever. I'm just leaving. Wait, is this the last battle? Uh-oh. Maybe I should have, like, healed the little bit of health chip I took. That's fine. I'm sure I don't need, like, that extra 20 health on my Pokemon. Garbodor and Bastiodon. Oh my god, Tundra's actually missing quite a lot of health right now. You need to hail, otherwise I lose. Unironically, as sad as this is, I think I should pull and puff left. Just to make sure you get this off. I'll take the L on one of my Pokemon here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're calling it the worst situation of all time. Right, I can't set up Aurora Veil anymore. That's a pretty big problem. You will be using your ground gem. Who's more annoying here? I guess you having Rock Blast is probably the more annoying thing I've seen so far. Oh, you just have to break through confusion. Nice. I think with the gem, the other one's gonna kill. You lived on water. I don't think either of you are living this turn. Okay, the Bastion looks more supportive. At least from what I've seen so far. It hasn't just hit me with like an insane steel type move. This is your time to come out. I have to double the Garbodor slot again. Just in case the confusion fails. You know what? Actually, I probably have to Stun Spore at some point in this battle. I think that was my win condition. I'll go for a flinch. Breakthrough confusion again? Nice. Flinch, please. As long as we break through confusion every time, the Bastion has basically done nothing for 3 turns, okay? We can do our powder plays now. Again, I have to break through the old confusion, but... Also, I might not be quicker here. And I can't set up Tailwind anymore, so... Actually, this might be the world's worst situation. We'll see. Oh my god, it's Mega Blaziken. That thing's gonna be quicker than me. It used Protect. Wait, it used Protect? That's bad. It's getting a speed boost. Okay, I see what it's up to. What happens if I'm slow with powder? Will it trigger next turn? I think so, yeah. I think it's the next time they use a fire type move it triggers. I actually need to stun spore it now. I think I'm going to lose this battle, but... I don't think it's inconceivable that we win it in the long run. I think I have to send a Hurricane as well. I just need to do as much damage as possible. My theory is it can't kill both of us. It takes out Frost. We can hit the stun spore. So I'll sharply cut down your speed stat. And then you Iron Headed me. So you do have one offensive maneuver. Okay. And then you powder here. Do I powder there? I think I have to win this by slowing the game down. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Fine. You protect again. Actually, I have to, like, respect this. You might get to the point where your speed stat gets... Even through paralysis gets high enough that you're faster than me again. I think now you get powdered again. I think you pollen puff sideways. Which is like, I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it because these things are just not that tanky. Please break through again. I've been kind of lucky with the confusions. Alright, I still get lucky with the confusions. I side Pollen Puff to get a, not quite a full heal, but a decent heal. Get a Paraflinch. Nice. Unironically, the only reason I'm in this battle right now is Bastard didn't push Iron Head. It's been trying to swagger me, and it's literally not got one off yet. I think you're in a Sticky Web, so I always have speed advantage for the rest of the game, hopefully. And I think at this point, we start working you down. Alright. Also, let's learn. It seems to be a hard program to protect every other turn. I think Blaziken's at max speed now. We're still quicker. Just get a look at the confusion, I guess. I might be Blaziken's ass now. Okay, so we took another one down. And yeah, the Bastion only has Iron Head, which is super effective, I'll give it that. Salazzle's another fire Pokemon. It is fire poison though, which is pretty spooky. I don't know if it's going to fire or poison. I think I do the same thing again. I think I have to Stun Spore it and just hope for some Paraflinches. That might be really greedy. I might be able to just double into it. I should have probably just doubled into it. I don't think Psychic's going to pick up the kill. Fuck! Okay, it has Focus Sash, but if I doubled into it, I would have killed it. Just Paraflinch. Oh, it's through. It's through. Nasty Plot is not the play right now. One day the swag is going to trigger and I'm going to be really sad. I have to use you to attack, which is fine. At some point, I need to side pollen puff into you, aka Meadow. I think we can now actually start pushing damage in here, though. I don't know how many confusion checks I've passed now, but I feel like it's like 8 out of 8, which is really lucky. Alright, Salazzle's down. Wait, was it the only 2 Pokemon you had, by the way? Oh, it was. We're actually so good now. I don't have fucking thingy on you, I just realized. Okay, that's fine. We don't have Pollen Puff here. You should Pollen Puff sideways, though. I need to make sure I have as much health as I can possibly have. Man, imagine I had a physical attack on one of my Pokemon as well. I've been given like +6 attack. It's actually absurd. Alright, you pick up a kill. You really have like nothing better to do right now. I guess I'll just Pollen Puff forwards. I wish I could Pollen Puff myself, but I can't, sadly. And now it's a 3v2, I think. Fuck's sake. Fine, you know what? If I'm gonna get hit on confusion on the one attack where I'm not attacking anything, because there's nothing to attack. This thing is actually really scary. I need to kill it as soon as it's humanly possible. I think we just double into it and hope we get through the confusion. It's so stupid. We are picking up the kill here. Alright, one more Pokemon left. 3v1. Never mind, not 3v1. Wait, where did I knock out your other Pokemon? I can't remember. There's a Pokemon I've forgotten even existed. Hey, I saved the guy, though. I've saved him. Where are you from, by the way, buddy? I don't know where I meant to take you back to. It's been like 3 months since I started this quest. Is this the place you live? No? Is this the place you live? Oh, wait. Is this the place you live? Yeah, this is the place you live. I think this quest gives me the ability to buy a homeless person a home or something. No joke. Yeah. Okay, so now I can complete this quest. And I think this quest... Oh my god, I can't remember. It's not in here. That I can tell you that for certain. It's the wrong place. I think it's here. Is it this guy? Yeah. Come on. Could I not done this over the phone? Although I guess he's a homeless guy. Maybe he doesn't have cell coverage. ICMZ, let's go. Would have been so good for that mission, but oh well. Quest solving master anyway. Alright, that is one of the quests down. Now the next quest that I want to do today, which is the Electivire Scientist, I have not solved remotely as well as this, so I'm going to apologize in advance. There's going to be a lot of like shuffling around right now where I try and figure out what I'm actually going to do. I will also say thank you for all of your work. I will forever remember the day that we took on a criminal organization with 3 Frostmoths and 3 Rabombays, 5 of whom from our past. You're going back in the box, though. I actually really need to create another box space. I haven't got enough room for all these heroes. Actually, I think for just a short term, let me store you all in the preset box. And then I need to grab a guy. Okay, Shuckle is in the party. That is something I've written down in my notes for the next thing I want to do. Shuckle's in. Then, I've got some very hand-wavy stuff where I say bring out the physical Center Scorch, which I think is actually you. Get it in the party. Then I bring out you. There's just like crying and like, you know, scribbles. Then I bring you out. You out. And then I literally just don't know at this point. It literally is just question marks at this point. I'm going to try the Vivillon. And I've done nothing to do with the movesets for these Pokemon, so let me first do a quick save. Let me do a save state. So let me talk you through this, and like you might remember this battle. So this is the battle where we fight an Electivire, and then we fight the Raid Max Battle Mode 5 million Electivire again, which also, by the way, all gets an Omni boost. And then we have to fight the scientist herself. And last time I did this, I couldn't quite finish off the job against the scientist. I got, like, close. Like, I got to the scientist, but I lost. And I said, I'll come back with better Pokemon, we can do this another time. Many moons have passed again since then. I don't quite remember how I beat the first two forms. I think I cheesed one of them with Shuckle, right? Rocky Helmet Shuckle, and just put it in front of Electivire because it's only got physical attacks. And that should get me through the first guy, right? As a one-for-one trade. The second guy, that is the problem, because this won't actually work against that guy because it's a raid battle, so half the moves in the game don't actually work anymore. My plan to get through that more efficiently this time is actually to use Center Scorch and put it into Gigantamax mode, which we've not ever done before, because to do that, I need to give it an item. The item being, I think it's called Max Power. It's this, literally one below. I've literally not used this yet, and I've only got one, and they're actually pretty hard to get. There's only really three Pokemon, including Butterfree, but I've already got one with like this on it, on the Butterfree. The only three Pokemon really I want to put this on. It was this or you. And actually, I could get another one if I really want to, but I'm going to try and put it on you and see how the world takes me. Because if I do this, Onsen can now Gigantamax, and if you do Gigantamax Center Scorch with Fire-type moves, it does something called, I think it's called Sentiferno, which then deals damage over time. It's basically like a trapping effect. It's like Super Fire Spin, basically. And I'm hoping that will like chip down the boss while he's got these stupid health bars that like protect him. I'm also going to take this off you because it's a physical attack and not a special attack, so that's completely pointless. And I'm actually going to give you an item I don't think I've actually used this entire playthrough so far, which is quite exciting. Part of the other reason why I want is to try and do this first. I'm going to give you the item Binding Band. So Binding Band increases the damage of any move that's like a constricting base move. And in the case of Sentiferno does 1/8 damage to the opponent's health bar. But with Binding Band, it does 1/6 instead. So it's like actually disgusting damage. So I'm going to give you one of those. You, I think I want to take this off you, and I'm going to give you a Focus Sash. Excellent. Oh, and I also need to change your move slightly, but I'll get to that in a second. Then I think what I need to do, because I have to be careful with my order as well, because it's 3 back-to-back-to-back battles, and I can't, like, swap the order after this. So you're fighting the first guy. The second one, by the way, when it's a raid battle, is a 2v1 battle. So I actually want you and you out. And the reason I want you out is that you've got the ability Friend Guard. So you'll reduce the damage to the Center Scorch, so the Center Scorch can keep hitting the Electivire fairly happily, ideally not getting just one shot, so that's the grand plan here. And you're going to use Protect to like protect my guy from any problem. Sleep Powder won't actually work here. I really should, like, make your moveset better. I literally just wrote down your name and with a question mark, because I wasn't really fully sold on everything yet. But anyway, that's going to be the plan here. Then, on the final one, I want to bring you out, because the reason that you're going to be here is what I used you for in a previous battle. You're going to set up Trick Room, and when you set up Trick Room, suddenly these two Pokemon become the fastest Pokemon in the game. It's actually not quite true, because the scientist uses Vikavolt, and Vikavolt is also hilariously slow. Ironically, also a bug. But actually, Everglade is slower than everything. So, Everglade is the true MVP eventually. I need you to have a bug-type move, though, is one of the other things I need to sort out, so... We're going to lose Knockoff and put a Mega Horn on you. Because I'm going to shoot for the moon. So let me just, like, start solving this issue. Also, I apologize. Normally, I level everything up I'm going to do in advance, so you don't have to watch me level Pokemon up. I forgot. Well, I'd say I forgot. I did it for the other guys, but I forgot for these guys I needed to do it. In part because I said I've not really fully solved this. Normally I come into this, like, fairly happy. You know, I've got a decent idea. But I'm kind of like, do I check my previous video when I did this before and how I did it? Nah, let's not bother. That's basically where I came into with this, so... I'm basically trying to resolve the problem that I'd already, to some degree, solved. So yeah, you're going to lose this. You're going to gain... Right, you're going to gain Mega Horn, you're going to lose Knockoff. Because I think I need the other moves. I need Close Combat, I need Iron Head, I need Drill Run. Yeah, it's Knockoff I don't need. And then I need to check the Buzzwole as well. Because my Buzzwole needs Ice Punch, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. So I don't really want to get rid of Close Combat for this. I'll get rid of Leech Fang, I guess, because I can reteach it via TM. Actually, why do I need the Rock move? Oh, I know I need the Rock move. Okay, we do this. I'm just gonna have one quick final look. I just want to have a look at Vivillon. I don't actually have a plan here. I just want to, like, see what I could know. Can you learn Rage Powder? You can learn Powder, which is interesting. It sadly won't work on the mode that I'm trying to, like, use it on, but... Yeah, you don't really have any moves. Just one final check. Let me just look at the actual notes of this and see what his secret hidden moves are. Do you have anything worth learning? I could give it Tailwind. But I don't think it's going to really matter. To be honest with you, Vivillon, you're kind of just here to, like, get the shit beaten out of you. But slowly. Okay, I need to level up Hedgemaze and Cliff now. And I'll just do it with rare candies. And my very special, very legitimate Game Boy Advance speed up button. Alright, one of them down. And then finally, you. Actually, I guess the very, very final thing I'll do is Hedgemaze, item-wise... Fuck. The focus actually is pointless here because in the Dynamax mode, even if you protect, you still take damage. So it's, like, kind of irrelevant because I probably will lead with Protect with you. So it's either give you a heal-up berry, and also attacks can't miss you in this mode, or what I'll just give you is reduce fire moves because this thing knows Plasma Fit. Actually, maybe I want it to have resistance to electric. I don't know. It's impossible actually to tell. Oh yeah, you take super effect damage from 3 of its 4 attacks. So actually, there is no saving you. You're dead. You're fucked. So yeah, enjoy, I guess. You know what? The best thing I might actually be able to give you is... Where is it? That's interesting. It's this. The Jaboka Berry, which is basically like a rocky helmet, but a one-time use one. Alright. That's the plan, I think. I don't love it. In fact, I hate it, but it's the plan. So you are going to be doing your toxic shenanigans into rest, into power split, sleep talk type things. You're going to Dynamax, and you're going to do Centinferno. You exist to suffer pain, but basically you're here for Friend Guard. You're here for Trick Room, and you are the great Trick Room sweeper. If I need another Pokemon as well, it's actually probably you that I need to swap out, because Vikavolt is faster than you in Trick Room. And Vikavolt will one-shot you in Trick Room as well. So actually, if I can get to the final two between Cosmos and Everglade, I think I can actually sweep with this party, but we'll see. Alright, back to Seaport. I'm now going to the warehouse over here, I think. Excuse me. Alright. Let's see how this goes. We've seen this spiel before. Okay, first mode, Electivire. Gets an Omni Boost. By the way, apparently, and again, I don't know if this is true, because I can't really find very good notes on this. I think all the Pokemon in this battle don't have any EVs. Well, they have Omni Boosts instead, so it's not actually completely heinous, it's just like a lot of Pokemon that I have to get through. It's really the second phase that's the only issue. This phase is like fine. Anyway, we Toxic. How much damage do I take from a Plasma Fist, by the way? Alright, decent chunk of damage. Basically, I need to rest next turn. I was also toying with putting Protecting this Pokemon to like truly do like maximum stallage. So if this doesn't work, I'll get rid of Power Split and put Protect, because literally this Pokemon is just here to get through this first phase. Right, we have a guaranteed sleep turn here. The Dream is Power Split. Warning 3, chance to get it. I don't know if that means I live this now. I don't know if it's even good if I do live this, to be fair. It probably is fine, right? I'd really like you to wake up now, so I'm actually... No, I should still sleep. It doesn't matter. It actually just full-on doesn't matter. Because I don't want you to rest. I think you're going to die on me anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, okay. So that's phase 1 done. So this Shuckle, is, a pretty good answer to the phase 1. But then again, I can't do anything. I'm instantly thrust into another battle. It's going to be a Dynamax Max Raid battle now. You know, my favorite battle in the game. Oh, we have Centiskorch here. That I'm hoping, by the way, and I'm not entirely certain of this, I'm allowed to Dynamax here. I should be allowed. The doc says you can do it. By the way, he gets an Omni Boost again, but he has no EVs. Also, it says the nature is random, which is kind of interesting. Okay, this Pokemon actually can't do anything right now. So I'm going to make a risky play. I'm going to switch straight to Vivillon. But I might get, fucked for this. I can Dynamax. Alright, Firelash. G-Max Centinferno. It traps, which doesn't matter, and damages foes, which is what does matter. I guess, actually, this is the reason to put Focus Sash on it, because if it does just hit me on this turn and one-shots me, then I have a sad time. Okay. It went for the Pokemon I wanted, which, by the way, Friend Guard and the Dynamax will protect it quite well. Oh my god, that was all the protections I could possibly have, and it's still nearly, 50% of my health. Anyway, Centinferno goes off, so this thing's going to be taking 1/6 of its health bar every single turn, which I think will go under the magic shields. I might be wrong. Anyway, you're going to protect for this turn because you really don't offer anything else other than Friend Guard. And then it really depends what I want to do for the rest of this turn. I probably should have put some other moves on you to like lower this thing's attack stats and defense stats. I guess I can overgrowth to get some healing, but I don't even know if I want the healing because it'll heal them as well. Special drop is irrelevant. I don't even remember what Darkness does. It's special defense downright, which is like also relevant. I guess I just send Inferno again and just spam it. Because I think that resets the counter, right? I'm actually not sure if that resets the counter. Alright, I'm not shocked. They're just going hard into this. Center Scorch. Wow, okay. I'm kind of shocked. I guess it's a damage roll. I was going to say that's through Protect, by the way. Pretty good. Excuse me, where's the Center Ferro damage? Where's my Center Ferro damage, game? The whole reason I did this was for the Center Ferro damage, which I think should still trigger you if I die. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't keep going. I thought it was like a persisting effect. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, we lose. It's unwinnable now. Let me reload. Wait, I did create a save state. I'll have to reset the entire thing. How did I just instantly gimp there? That felt a bit not right. I'm gonna try this again. Show interest. Anyway, this battle I think is like actually just preset. Even if I get the wrong roll here, it doesn't matter, which I didn't this time. I got the right roll again. Then I go into second phase. I have to swap here, realistically. Doing the same thing? Doing the same thing. Yeah, I think oh no, it's electric terrain, that's why I'm dying. Okay, I see the problem now. Fuck. Okay, I see the problem here. That's why it killed me the second time. I don't think I'm quicker either, right? Oh, he targeted the wrong slot this time. Okay, hang on a minute. It's really bad, don't get me wrong. Without Friend Guard, I'm also dead, but I overwrite the terrain. Are they taking chip damage? Like, I actually can't tell. Fuck, it just hit the onsim as well with the earthquake. Live. I don't think you do, but live. I don't think my Centiferno's working. God, fuck back to raid battles. They actually just suck. If I ever make a ROM hack, I'm not putting back to raid battles in it. Actually, there's also one other thing I forgot to do, so that might be another bit of the puzzle I need to actually solve. But I'm actually not convinced that the move's actually working the way it's supposed to move. Let me put Protect on you as well, which I was meant to do, so I can stall out the damage. I think virtually everything here is pointless, because I'm just going to get rid of it. Sorry, you're going to die. You won't see the second phase. I'll get rid of Leech Fang then, because I think I can just reteach it via TMs. Alright, I'll run it back one more time. I'll speed through the first bit, because it's just going to be the same. Right, you swap. Goodbye. You do one of these. And now you see. Hit that slot. You get up the electric terrain, which is scary. Just don't push the speed up button a sec. I want to read the text. Centiferno goes off. Where's my dot? I probably shouldn't double protect here. That was through protect. It's not working. Alright, well, that's good. I'm glad I've spent all of this. At least you get the cool new, like, graphic. It's literally just doing the raw damage and that's it. Alright, well, that's cool. Maybe Centiferno just doesn't work on raid battles for every reason, because like there's certain subset of moves that just don't work right. Maybe it's one of them, you just get the damage but not the effect. Which kind of sucks, honestly. Oh, now you're done with Dynamaxing? Cool. Very good. I'm glad you're done. Well, that's going to do virtually nothing, but everything will do virtually nothing at this point. You're deceased. If you get 2 turns, the other guy's deceased as well. Yep, it gets 2 turns. Alright, this won't work. I could go get I think I can get another max powder thing. I could get it so you Dynamax instead and just do earthquakes after earthquakes after earthquakes. I could also do that on Wormadam, which feels pretty bad, but maybe that's where we are. And by Wormadam, I mean Wormadam Sandy. I've got a funny feeling I did actually use you in that battle. I guess the other thing I have is like Rocky Helmet type plays. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I probably don't need Vivillon then, if we're gonna do this. Nor do I necessarily need Center Scorch, but I might want to just bring it anyway. Because actually Center Scorch is pretty good on the next phase of the battle. The other thing I could do is bring 2 Shuckles and just like Rocky Helmet him down with Shuckles, which unironically might be the actual Genius Man's play. Okay, let me check something. I don't... Why game like this? Can I get more max powder here? I know it's really expensive, but do I actually have enough for it? Is this where you get it from? They're all TMs. You're all items, but... and bottle caps. I might have to check this in a second. I'm not actually sure I can get it here. It might be a reward for winning it, even. Never mind, it's here. 250 for a max powder. Okay, I can afford it, but it's pretty pricey. And all this to put it on Wormadam. Of all the Pokemon, not this guy, which also has got a Gigantamax form. You know what, honestly? Where is it? Give me 2 of them. I'm just going to do this because I like Orbeetle. I might not even use it. I may never use this, but we'll just do it anyway. It's at the bottom. Just stay where you were and not alphabetize it again. That's the smart man's play. There you go. Right. You... Alright. You're gonna get this. Oh, it's only for Gigantamax. Okay. Well, whoopsie-daisy. I thought it was to let any Pokemon Dynamax in, like, other battles, but I guess I'm not right. Whatever. That's fine. Hollow, you're still good, right? You're still good? He's not good. Here's what I'm going to be using, though, sadly. Well... there's nothing I can do about it. I just bring him. So they stopped using the electric type moves. Well, at least on this guy. Which are the scarier moves, kind of. By the way, Hollow, your stats maxed. They are. Mainly, but good enough. The special defense doesn't matter. And the attack is kind of minimal. I'm going to give you Rocky Helmet again, because I think it's actually the best way for you to do damage, sadly. And yeah, it'll be something like this we're going for. Okay. I don't feel good about this. I might have to pull up the VODs and find out how I got to the 3rd phase that one time. What I did. It must have just been Shuckle though, right? Shuckle trolls this thing. I think even in this form, it trolls it with Rocky Helmet. So I'm actually trying to go and grab another Shuckle or something, because I do have a spare one. It isn't as defensive as the other one, but maybe that's fine. Alright. That's the usual. Okay, let's see what Hollow could do. Also, bearing in mind if I Earthquake, I hit Cliff, which is probably not my best ground choice now that I think about it, but that's okay. You might as well just go to sleep again, because... no, you should sleep to talk first, but rest next turn if you live. Oh, you can Dynamax. Okay, so everyone is allowed to Dynamax, even without the factor. I understand now. You should do this, even though the special defense is, like, irrelevant. You get more health, you'll do a decent chunk of damage. Electivire will struggle to kill you. Goodbye, Shuckle. At the very least, though, you're going to get a Rocky Helmet trigger here. My only concern, though, is, like... are they not just going to target that slot every single time now for damage? Why do you get 2 attacks? Oh my god. It does too much. One can't get hit by electric boost, the other can't get hit by fire boost. It's a genius strategy. You should protect. And you should Quake again. Goodbye, Wormadam. You'll die because it's now sunny weather. Actually, unironically, how did I kill this guy? How did I actually beat this phase before? Let's just for science some stuff. Like, it's just gross. Alright, slower Pokemon are now quicker than faster Pokemon, which means I should go before it. Not that it matters, because I don't really have any moves for it, but... hey-ho. You would be an acceptable loss, Redwood. I guess I tried to flinch it. And I give it the suck. Well, didn't flinch it. I think this is your ass. I don't know. How did I kill this thing? Like, I have done this before. I got to the 3rd phase and I was like, well, this is too hard. I can only think I cheesed it. Maybe the winning strategy here is to bring out an entire army of Shuckles. What if I just bring 6 Shuckles with me? And I just cheese it? Wait, does it even make contact? The Dynamax moves? Hang on a sec. Do... Or G-Max. Moves make contact. Nope, they don't. Alright, that's good. It's really good. Well, I don't feel good about strings anymore. So what's the solution to my problem? How do I cheese this guy? Be real here. I don't know where the VOD is either for this. I'm so tempted to try and find the VOD. It might be quicker. Alright, the Andalona YouTube channel. Let me go to that if you don't mind. Go to the playlist of Pokemon. Alright, where do we think this was? What episode was this around? So when I fought this person, I was in Seaport, which means I'd just be Antisis City. Which means I was before the Forbidden Strat. Was it the anime episode? Was it he puts the no in hypnosis episode? Is it Why Won't They Love Me? Funny looking bugs? Is it in this episode? No. Earlier. Is it in... Save switches. Oh, no, wait. That has to be after that. Was it in Collectathon? Funny looking bugs? Why Won't They Love Me? Let's check Why Won't They Love Me. I was fighting Kyogre in this episode. What the fuck was going on here? Where did I fight Kyogre? Oh, wait. Wait. Is this not when I was in Crystal Peak? I actually can't find any useful tell from flicking through it. Either way, I think it's earlier than that. Was it? I'm going the wrong way. I'm actually a moron. Sorry, I'm going forwards in time. That makes way more sense now. Okay, I figured out what I'm looking at. Distortion World. I think it's after Distortion World. It's after the 6. I think is it Ultra Bugs versus Ultra Beasts? Is that when I did this? Has to be around here somewhere. It's between the 6th and 7th gyms, though. I think. Wait, are you between the 6th and... Oh, whatever. When did I fight you, scientist? No, it has to be the one after this. Okay. I think I'm slowly, like, winding in. I think it's episode 22. Because 21, I'm on the route behind it. Changing Type, it was called. Oh, wait, is this the episode where I fucking use Mothim? The one and only time I use Mothim? For a generic battle? Okay, we're in the right town now. Where is this person? I found it. Hang on a sec. So I actually did have a Center Scorch. Oh, she says this is round 2? Okay, sure. That was round 1 then. So where's the time I do it? Because I definitely see the final Pokemon. There it is. I had Crustle. And Wormadam. Oh no, I did have Crustle, but I had Wormadam and Charger
Stay
Bug.
alive, Tempest. That's... Oh wait, it nullifies my ability. Okay, that actually means that my Charger Bug's pointless. Because I really am here for the battery effect. I forgot, Protect doesn't work on Dynamax moves because Dynamax is such a fucking good ability.
I was really happy back then as well, you can hear. Pokemon Company.
Nice knowing you. Another armor is gonna get... Holy shit, gets his stats reduced briefly. Repeat. He's dead. But it's...
Okay, sorry, just flicking through. So I did eventually use Scent Scorch as well, which just perishes. But ironically, it actually is just a Crustle carry.
I'll wake up. Do it. But should I not...
Oh, okay. I vaguely see what I did now. Or I think I see like roughly what happens. I think it just doesn't have great options into Charger Bug. And then my Charger Bug at the time had a bunch of accuracy lowering moves, which also had, you know, were damaging moves. And that just got me through the battle. Where are you, Charger Bug? Turns out you're coming back. Also, apologies, I think my sidebar is, like, hideously wrong. It is hideously wrong. Yeah, it had Mud Shot. It also had Iron Defense. T-Wave won't work. Sticky Web would be pointless. Okay. I have a new line. Possibly not a good one, but we have a line. And Shuckle did come with me. Is it crazy that you don't come with me? No, I think it's Center Scorch. Now that I found out his fucking Gigantamax move doesn't work in this situation, it's actually not that useful. And who did I Dynamax, sorry? Oh wait, I had Crustle as well. Where's Crustle gone? Crustle was the Pokemon I Gigantamax as well. I'm not super sold on this. Let's put it that way. It has to be you then, though. It's the only, like, sensible option. As stupid as this is. So what was I doing? I was using Bulldoze. What? Why was I using Bulldoze? Okay. I can't get behind the Crustle Dream. I think this is still okay. I think the Crustle wasn't actually that impactful. It was like, I used Crustle because it was like the best of a bad bunch. But we'll try the rest of it. Let me just quickly... Fuck, what do I want on that guy? Ah! This is why I do stuff off camera, by the way, in case you're wondering. Charge Bug. So I was lowering its accuracy is what I was doing. I was using Mud Shot or Mud Slap or something on it. I guess I just use Mud Slap on it until, like, it can't see me, and then, like, it resets its stats, and I just repeat the process. Iron Defense is what I also had on this thing. How do I get it to have Iron Defense? It is a move it learns by leveling up. Okay, I can give you Iron Defense. Alright. Let's try it. Tempest. You need Iron Defense. You will not need Toxic. Wait, there's no point in Mud Slapping it. It can't miss Gigantamax moves. So I was hitting with Mud Slap then. It had to be Mud Slap. Not Mud Slap, Mud Shot instead. So using Dig on it or something? I'm so confused right now. Like, I feel like I used the most troll Pokemon and just got to the third phase. I will say only one Pokemon lived when I got to the third phase, so it's like, it's not a great situation, but... I guess what you should also have is Rest. Okay, I've got an idea. It's not a good one, but it's an idea. If I give you Rest and Sleep Talk, then you're pretty tanky. So you lose this. And then you get Sleep Talk as well. But yeah, when I look at the footage, I think he just got bored with me and decided to, like, give me a dub. Like, it doesn't like there's any intelligent thought process going on to the team. So, okay. If this is the case, this is roughly what I need to open with. I think you're Dynamaxing still. And you're my final two. You have to sweep 4 Pokemon if I can get to these 2. If I can win with these 4 Pokemon, then I think there's a route to success. And there's no point in you having this. So what should you have? Something that would raise your defense if you were hit by a physical move is what you actually want, right? You want this, potentially. And in fact, you also might want some way to heal. I'm kind of just trying to stall the guy out. And I think that might be the best way I can do this. If I can just get to, like, an insanely defensive state, I can just stall indefinitely and win that way, maybe. But it does do disgusting damage with an Omni Boost, so it's actually really hard to do that. Anyway, I need to Red Candy again. But yeah, I don't get how I did this before. It just looked like they threw, rather than I did anything, like, smart. Like, it kept using ice moves against me for whatever reason. It's like, yeah, sure, hit me with an ice move, why not? That's fine. Alright, let's try again. Forgot to save. Alright, I'll let myself perish this time so I don't have to go through all that agony again. Toxic. I missed Toxic.
Okay, we have to go for a different strat this time. I need Sleep Talk to hit the Toxic for me, and then to hit the Toxic. Nice, okay. But my guy gets it. He gets what we're actually doing here. In fact, this might actually work out really well at the end. We'll see. It probably won't do. But there's a chance he might be awake for the next battle. Alright. You did okay. You're at least going to trade. It wakes up this turn, I think, guaranteed, right? Or I'm going to die. One or the other. I don't know. It actually feels pretty awkward. Yeah, that's super awkward. I guess he just takes one for the team. Power split, please. Hailstorm is fine. I'll take Hailstorm. Oh, actually, well, like, is Cliff gonna die to hail? He might die to hail, actually. But regardless, this is like the move I want him to be doing. It's the least scary. It doesn't set up any terrain. Hails and weather's not as scary as the other ones because it can't boost its moves, really. Cliff, I need to wake up this turn, buddy, and rest again. Alright, well, you took a hit. Right, electric train comes up, but it's actually kind of pointless because they can't hit my other guy. I keep quaking. And the stats drop. Also, I guess it's taking damage from the snow as well, so if I can bait it into doing this early, it's actually pretty useful for me. Now we're going to Tempest. And Tempest has got the ability Battery, so he's going to boost Wormadam's moves for a turn. And I think he just Iron Defense and stall the game out. I try to like keep him getting peppered by snow damage. Yeah, let it snow again. I might be dead here though. Ah, alright, I'm dead. But yeah, you're starting to set up now. Alright, next up the topic block. It has to be you. I think I have to just send the Earthquake. I'm sorry, Tempest. I need the damage. Oh, I don't even know if you live in this, to be honest with you. You are. The sun's out now, though. Oh, this Electivire is so annoying. Also, that turned off the fucking snow. The graphic is scuffed. Ah, whatever. It's going to change again in a second, so don't worry about it. That's max defense now. The problem is, like, Chargebook is gonna live, but, like, to what end? And you're gonna get hit by a fire type move now and just explode. Use Ice Punch. Oh, it's gonna have Gigantamax mode. I don't know why Ice Punch though. There you go. And now it's not possible for me to win anymore. Well, I said I'll see it out. Live? Yeah, I don't know. It's just actually impossible to beat this thing. He says he starts beating this thing. This must be what happened last time. I must have just stalled long enough to get into like a situation like this, and eventually I won the situation like this. Like, it can be my only, like, logical explanation for what happened. Oh. Alright, tell you what, I've got another strat. I've cooked something else up. What if I bring you and I try and flinch it? Yeah, it'd be at your expense again. What if we go with good old King's Lock Fringe? Because I think that will actually work against the guy. And I put Tempest adjacent to it. Maybe that's the grand plan. At least it is for now. Alright, let me sort the graphic out. I think failing that, the other great idea, as I said, is just stall it out. And just get to the point where it runs out of juice, I guess. And start sending normal moves my way. Because at that point, then I can beat it. So maybe I just put an army of Shuckle at the front and... I don't know. Someone else just to, like, go toe for toe with it. And then win that way. Alright, Heracross... Orbital. And a Scavalier. The only positive I've got right now is that we've solved the first phase, and I mean we've not fought the third phase, but I'm actually pretty confident if I can get to Orbital or Scavalier versus the third phase, I think I win that. I struggle to actually see a world where I don't win that. I mean, I guess I should check the damage calcs, but it doesn't look too bad. It's just this second phase, getting through the second phase while retaining 2 Pokemon. Actually, the hardest thing in the game. Because the raid battle mechanics actually suck balls. I'll just get imaginary shields. Oh, half the moves in the game don't work against me. Ooh, that's fun. This is a fun mechanic. Thank you. I might not be able to Toxic the second phase. Alright, I missed Toxic again, so, you know, we're doing that fun game again. I'm literally getting the identical roll to the previous time. He even crit the second move. He even did that as well last time. He's cracked. Alright. We're literally going to be at the identical spot from before, which actually worked out quite nicely in the end, so we'll see. I'm going to Dynamax Heracross as well, I think, and not Wormadam. Although, actually, if I do that, then I can't use the Earthquake. We protect... Pardon me, we protect turn 1. Goodbye, Shuckle. Fuck, it did half my health through protect! And it's not even oh no, it is super effective damage. I take it back. Alright, we're gonna set up a situation where Tempest gets into the field. You're just gonna Sucker Punch. We're gonna set up a situation where Tempest gets onto the field with Heracross. And that's how we win. Did I even hit you there? Oh no, I did. I went through your armor. Tempest got one shot because, you know, that seems balanced. And it's already over. It's already unwinnable. My plan to start the game has failed instantaneously. Big Heracross. Alright, Heracross is dead. Dynamax Heracross just gets one shot apparently by Electivire. Who knew? So, I guess all I can do is try and use the moves to lower the attack. The one that lowers the attack, though, is Dragon, right? Just quickly checking. Yeah, it's Wormwind. So that instantaneously fucks me up because I can't actually use a Dragon move for any of my Pokemon. Because my bugs just don't learn Dragon-type moves. Although I say that, it's not quite true. I know Beedrill does, but I can't really bring Beedrill to this battle because it will just explode. I could also use Steel-type moves, which would raise my defense instead. Who's a bulky boy? Who's a vaguely bulky boy? And also, like, relatively quick. Shuckle's a bulky boy, of course. I know you are. Fortress is, but it will take so much damage. Scizor, again, would be pretty good, but it's going to take infinite damage. Glossopod has got an electric weakness, so I can't use you. It's Buzzwole. Buzzwole is the next chunkiest boy. Okay. So, Buzzwole, do you learn a Steel-type move? Next question on the list. You learn Gyro Ball. You learn Iron Head. Okay, we can work with Iron Head. It's a shooter move, but that's fine. We can work with that. Alright. Where am I going? Heracross, getting one shot is not acceptable. Goodbye. Chargebug, you suck balls. Goodbye. Well, ironically, this might be why Crustle was actually used before by me. Crustle's the one afterwards with the next highest defense stat, so I'm going to bring Crustle. Stealth Rock is obviously pointless here, so we'll go to Stealth Rock. It was, when I was like checking the VOD, it was using... What's his name? I forgot what it's called. It was using Bulldoze. So I'll give you Bulldoze again. Goodbye, Stealth Rock. And then you need to go see the tutor, sadly.
And I had to play this fun game of who does Iron Head. It's 1 of 4 chances. No. Oh my god, I got it right first time. You can get rid of Rock Slide, I guess. I'm probably not pushing that button. Then, I think I want you to come out a bit later and you're going to come out earlier. Then I need you to be the last guys that come out. But actually, this order's fine for that. Okay. And then the final thing, I need to rare candy up again. I have too many items. Okay. And then, where's my thing? You're dead. You're also deceased. Alright, let's try it again. I'm definitely feeling good about this one. Whoops. Did I actually save it or just speak to that person? Alright, I'll save again just to make sure. Let's see what we do this time. So, I'm going to use a steel type move intentionally on Bus Wall to trigger my defense up. Which actually means that I really would like Shuckle to die on turn 1, but maybe I just trade Shuckle immediately. Yeah, I just trade Shuckle immediately. Please hit the Toxic this time. Good. Rest. Sleep Talk. And now it's kind of doesn't matter. Alright, phase 2. The actual only hard part of this battle, because this is broken. The mechanic itself is just broken. Goodbye to Shuckle. You are gone. You don't live on this planet anymore. You are going to be replaced with Canyon. You are going to Gigantamax. You are going to use Iron Head. You're going to give me a defense up. My Pokemon will live through some hits, hopefully. I'm expecting the Plasma Fist or, you know, Max Lightning to come in here. God, if I only swapped into that slot into a ground type. I nearly did it as well. My defense goes down. My defense goes up. I could do with you getting a flinch here. You're deceased. My most defensive, offensive Pokemon, if you know what I mean, or second most, is immediately dead. But Bus Wall is now set up. Multiple triggers of defense up. Time for Hollow to come in. Hollow, how about you protect this turn? I think we need to get a Quake off. I could go for +3 defense, but I think it's my last turn of Dynamaxing. And I just want to do a bigger chunk of damage while the shield is down. There you go. Defense stat goes up anyway because of the berry. Huge damage, by the way. You know, I'm just a little wormhole Pokemon. I'm an Ultra Beast. Sending out one of my strongest moves, and I chipped you down for like 1 health.
Alright, we go out of the mode. You honestly might as well sucker punch. And we just need to break through the armor anyway. I have actually no idea what the grand plan is here. I don't really want to Earthquake because I'm going to start taking damage, but I don't want to close combat either. I guess I Ice Punch. Go for a Frostbite. Here comes the hail again. Do you live through this? Nope. Don't know why I thought you would do, but... And then do you live through this with +2 defense? It's super effective. Oh god, no. I mean, you got crit as well, which I guess is a bit unfortunate, but... and that's the battle. It's over. We lose. Alright, 2-on-1, and I need these two to fight again later. Drill Rod. I guess Giga Drain. No, I'll Psychic you. I'll do more damage. Alright, how much damage is this doing? Oh yeah, sorry, armor. Oh, that's a crit, by the way. See the bar move at all? You might have needed a microscope for it, but... Oh, double crits, by the way. You might have needed a microscope to notice, though. But I did crit them twice there. Alright, Escavalier is dead. Which means the battle's basically no longer winnable. I assume Cosmo's gonna get one-shot by something. Not quite one-shot. But it did buff its special defense, which means that like, this is actual pain now. Honestly, from what I've seen so far, I don't quite know why this is the case. Alright, there you go. Orbeetle seems to have a pretty good matchup into this thing, just purely because it uses the wrong move over and over again. If it just sent out fucking the lightning move, I just actually can't deal with it. Anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this part, because I actually have no idea how to beat this. It might actually be unbeatable with my bugs. It just doesn't seem like it's been balanced by someone that has any enjoyment in their life, so... Send lots to the developers' way. I think they might need... okay. I don't know. It probably is actually just completely fine as long as you don't use a team full of bugs where all of them got a fire weakness, so it makes it a little bit hard to prepare for. I don't know. I want to think off camera of what I can do about this. I think my own, like, legitimate strategy is to stall the game out. And eventually just win by stall, but I don't really have, like, a grand plan beyond that, because I can't, like, Toxic it and wait. I don't know if I can put, like, any trapping moves on it, like, I don't know if I can Fire Spin it down, but it did seem to work with Center Scorch, so I'm going to assume it doesn't work with Fire Spin. Anyway, so I'll sort that out off camera. Anyway, YouTube, I'll call that for this episode. We at least achieved one quest, which, at this rate, means I'll finish this series in somewhere like 2050. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this content until 2050, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!